Welcome to Fly with Spyce, where faith meets real life. Here we laugh, we think, we heal, and sometimes we realize God is not doing things our way. This is your safe space, no judgments, just the truth with a little bit of spice. And today, we're talking about the prayer that God answers and the ones He doesn't answer. Let's start with the ones that we don't like. The prayer you pray with confidence. You even added fasting just to convince God that you're serious. God, this relationship is from you. It has to be from you. Meanwhile, the person is a walking red flag with Wi Fi connections. But you've already turned this person into a prayer point. Lord, I see potential here. And God is like, I see problem. Or that job you wanted so badly, you prayed. You told everybody God has done it. Then you got the rejection email. And now you're like, God, is this how you behave? Let's be honest. We don't just want God's will. We want God to agree with us on what we want and grant us the things we feel we need. But sometimes God says no because what you're asking for is not aligned. Or maybe you're not ready for it. Or it might look good to you, but it's not good for you. And you see these ones, it is often very hard to accept. Number 2, the prayer God delays. This one is even more frustrating because at least no is very clear. But delay would confuse you emotionally because it's not saying anything. You will start asking, God, did you even hear me? Should I pray again? Should I shout louder? Or maybe I just need to add a little bit of drama to it. Let's look at it this way. You've been praying for financial stability for a while now. You're working hard, you're trying, you're pushing, but nothing is moving the way you expect it to move. Or maybe you are just ready for marriage, emotionally ready, financially ready, spiritually ready, or even your outfit and all things seems ready. And God is like, no, not yet. What about those looking for children? They've prayed, they've fasted, they've done due diligence, they've prepared. But then God says, just wait a little longer. And delay does something to people. It tests our consistency because it is very easy to trust God when things are moving well. But when nothing is happening, you're not even seeing the green lights, that is when your faith begins to ask questions. What if God's delay isn't punishment? What if it's preparation? Because sometimes some blessings don't just require prayers, they require capacity. And God is not just trying to bless you, He's trying to make sure that the blessing does not destroy you when it comes. Number 3, the prayer God answers, but not in the way you expected it. Now, this one is the funny one because God answered the prayer, but it's not what you ordered. You prayed, God, I want to grow. God brought challenges instead. You said, no, I meant the soft life kind of growth. You prayed, God, change my life. God begins to remove certain people from your life. Now you are crying back to God. Oh God, I didn't mean it this way. This is not what I asked for. You prayed, God, please use me. Now you're in situations that are stretching you, exposing you, building you, and you're like, God, please don't use me small now. This is too much for my small body. Because sometimes God answers your prayer by changing you and not the situation. And this one requires a level of spiritual maturity to recognize it. Number 4, the prayers we pray with wrong motives. Sounds familiar. Let's be truthful. Some prayers that we pray, God is not answering them because of the whys. God bless me. When He asks you why, and in your mind is like, so that I'll be respected. God, please make me successful. And He asks you why, so that you can prove something to people, or maybe pay people who don't even care about you. Then God, give me this relationship. Then God asks you again, why? So that I won't feel left out, or I won't be alone, because everybody is getting married. Everybody's hooked. Sometimes we're not asking from a place of purpose. We're asking from pressure, comparison, greed, ego, and fear. And God, in His wisdom, will not sponsor confusion. Let me say something that might sit with you for a long time. God isn't a magician that you control with prayers. He's a father. He sees what you don't see. And God knows what is good for you. So when He says no, it is God protecting you. When He says wait, it's preparation. When God says go this way, it's direction. And if we're honest, some of the things we cried over, if we got them, we'll be crying and obsessing for something very different together today. So maybe the real prayer is not, God, give me what I want. Maybe it should be, God, align my heart with what you know is the best for me. Because the goal is not just answered prayers. The goal is a life that makes sense in God. If this message spoke to you, made you reflect, check yourself, then it means you've already started flying with me. This is Fly with Spyce, where we keep it real, keep it faith-filled, and we keep growing. Like this message, share with someone who is still arguing with God's timing, and please subscribe. Because next time you pray, you need to be careful what exactly you're asking God for. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.